What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Spider-Man or 3D Omen Path standard video. And today we are going to have a look at the highest win rate deck list in Mythic Best of 3. You can see untapped right here, Mythic to Mythic, 100 plus matches. And at the very top, believe it or not, mono green stompy. 74.7% win rate over 150 matches, which is incredible. Followed up by mono red aggro. Then we have Boros Burn, eventually we see Simic aggro, Jeskai control. But at the very top, mono green stompy. And actually one of the funny things about this deck is that it's actually the exact 75 that we'll see linked in that like we're going to Ben VV article that they brought out. So I refer to this deck as WotC Green, and it's kind of crazy that it's now the highest win rate deck in Mythic. But I feel like we have to check it out. This is a very interesting deck, an interesting take on mono green, because it has a lot of combat tricks, which I thought was maybe not my preferred way of playing mono green, but hey, this is the best way to do it. There's got to be something to it. So we have cards like Giant Growth and Tifa's Limit Break. Giant Growth is a 1 mana instant, +3/+3 to target creature. Tifa's Limit Break, 1 mana instant, but it's tiered. So the base is +2/+2, and if you add an additional 2 mana, you double target creature's power and toughness until the end of turn. You also have one for like an additional 7 mana, for tripling a target's power and toughness, but we're not doing that. So that's never happening in this deck. Now, these Giant Growth and Tifa's Limit Breaks work really nicely with a card like Ouroboros, which is absolutely the strongest card in the deck. Ouroboros is just a hard carry for any of these like green creature decks. It is so good. 4 mana, 1/3 plants, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, you put X1 counters on each creature control where X is this creature's power. So if you have an Ouroboros in play, you give it something like Giant Growth, your whole board benefits from it, and usually that puts you in a spot to, win the game. There's also 4 copies of Mythic Might in here, 1 mana, 1/1. I feel like a lot of people sleep on this creature, and it's actually quite good. So when this creature becomes tapped, another target creature you control gets +X/+X until the end of turn, where X is this creature's power. So if you give it Giant Growth or Tifa's Limit Break, you basically, in a way, double the power of the growth, because one creature gets +3, but the other creature gets +3 as well. So the Mythic Might is perfect in a deck like this for that reason. We're also playing 4 copies of Innkeeper's Talent, and Innkeeper's Talent is another way to put 1/1 counters on creatures. Good synergy with the Ouroboros, good synergy with the Mythic Might, and in general, just like a good value piece to make your creatures hit a little bit harder. I also think it's interesting that there's 4 copies of Frenzied Bailiff in here, another underrated card. 2 mana, 2/3, cannot be countered, trample and haste. Creature spells you control can't be countered either, and combat damage can be prevented. So a card can be really good against decks with a lot of like counter magic, but also a 3/2 with haste is really like good stats already, and can get to get that like stompy power going a lot faster. 3 copies of Surek for card advantage. It is playing 2 copies of Sentinel of the Nameless City, another card you don't see that much anymore. We have some protection in the form of royal treatment, 4 copies of Keen-Eyed Curator, which I absolutely agree with in this mana. Having some mainboard graveyard hate is always great, and in general, Keen-Eyed Curator is a fantastic creature anyway, so love to see that in here. And that's really what we're looking at. I think another surprising thing is that there are Railway Brawlers into the sideboard, 3 copies of those. 20 lands, 4 Llanowar Elves, and a Dream, and apparently that is all you need to have the highest win rate deck list in Mythic Best of 3. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this deck. So let's dive into the gameplay. Let's see how the deck performs for ourselves. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Another 1-lander all the time. Most 1-landers I've ever drawn with a deck, for real. Alright, let's see if it's good enough this time around. Let us see. Rip up east. At least I have a backup. How many lands? 20. 20 and 4 Llanowar Elves. Looks to be mono black. Mono black mid. Intimidation. Like a top deck Llanowar Elf's kind of useless there. Guess I'd be down this trade if it comes down to it, I guess. Mono hand hate. Classic. 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 Ooh, Unstoppable Slasher. That kind of sucks. That is nice. Roboroid. I'm holding back for turn here. See what's up. Because if I swing and Slasher blocks, then at least I could try to exile it with uppies. That's the idea. Lois. I'm gonna say I'll take that Slasher, so... Taking it. Well, well, well. The double Roboroid could be a game changer, my friends. The double boy. They block beasts. They take 15. They heal 4. It's a forced block at least. I shouldn't die, because it can be Bloodletter plus removal, so we're just gonna swing here. Okay. The Space Noodles are here to save us. Nothing in a Roboroid can't fix. No board state in a Roboroid can't get out of. I wonder why they blocked the Roboroid and not the uppies. Goblin 59. You've been streaming for a while. I sure have. Thank you for being there for so long. I appreciate it. Been a ride. It's been a ride. Alright, GG all. We did it. I'm not falling for that. You've never lost a game where you played a Roboroid. It's so good. Image of Death, XX. I love the name. Thank you for the prime. I think I like the scrap shooters against the Unholy Annexes. I'll take protection over bump up effects for sure as well. Maybe take another Surek too. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think I want some hard-hitting questions too, probably. Alright, let's give it a shot. We're making moves. Loving... If we could get Fancy Veils into Surek, that'd be a vibe. Into maybe Roboroid, it would be really nice, so... Momo! Oh. Such a... wild sleeve. It's giving the most obvious removal ever. I think I'm actually gonna set up Innkeeper's Talent here. Just basically like blank their turn for now, and maybe we could set up these two next turn or set up Surek. Annex. Alright. Yeah, let's go Frenzied Veil with Hemisimic Might. Okay. Make him suffer. Mono green versus mono black. Centered is healing. Maybe we will be okay after all. And a curve into a Roboroid. This is exactly what we need to see. Exactly how we win. Be okay in like 5 days. Yeah, I hope so. This is that like Rush of Dread card. You can hear me cry. If not, you can hear me celebrate, because I think we win. Ooh, we're taking... They're healing for 4. We're taking a good amount of damage here. Bro, you can't swing, like... Bro, you can't swing, what are you doing? Bro swung. Well, okay then. Like, they're still so dead. It's crazy. Like, it's insane. Because they're technically at 6 life because of the sea soul, so... You know... Okay. Hey, see, we're turning it around, chat. We're turning it around. We're gonna beat them up. With my luck, I'm not the right person for a 1, 2, 3, 4 curve. That's true, actually. That's true. Hey, here we got something. I think it's all about getting those, like, turn 1 Llanowar Elves and give yourself, like, the opportunity to curve out well and stuff, you know? Being on the play helps a lot too, of course. Like, this hand looks really good. Okay, up east, you're gonna have to be our savior. It needs to be up east. Puppies! Kinda worried about that. However, I do also want to dodge the turn 3 awaken, so I'm gonna go like this. Mango, thank you for the sub! Thank you. Thanks, guys, for all the resubs and subs today. The primes, I appreciate it. That's what I thought. Exactly what I thought. Cannot allow that. Then we play up east. Alright, up east. You have to save us. It's you. It's you, the chosen one. I'm definitely gonna get rid of this already here. Yo, what's up, Mike? They had another... Esper Origins build. No. Don't like that, don't like that. Okay, they want to concede, though. I'm perfectly fine with that, actually. I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, I'll just get rid of the giant growth. Is Cavero... an ETB? Get back in Magic, much more relaxing to watch and play. I feel it. I feel it, I feel it. Alright, maybe a little Torpor Orb action just in case. And then we'll get some Snakeskin Vills up in here, like, you know, let's protect up east. Could be worse. Turn one Llanowar Elves into Offspring Recruits, okay. You tried a best of 3 cube already? No, no. We'll set up this guy. Maybe that's better. Yes, exactly. Exactly what it's doing. Ungreeter. Might and Pop Etch? Nah. Surak is card advantage and also like a big trample body against like all our like 1/1s, 2/2s, like that type of stuff. So I like that better. Well, yeah, you race with Surak better than you do with a 1 toughness creature though, right? Either like this is kind of good for us. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna like lose here, so we'll see. The streak, let's go, let's go. be Kavero. I don't have uppies, so it is Kavero, and it is game over. They were just better. Like, they were just better, bro. Wow, what a perfect Kavero start for them right there. Okay. Uppies has been in the main. Has been. Oh, that card is crazy. Blood Moon and Standard. Let's go. Like, I think Ball Patch is worthier now because we get a Roboroid soon, and then the Tramplers make a lot more sense. Varo decks meta. Yeah, they're really good. Really strong right now. Varo's only fun when we do it. I mean, it wasn't even that fun when we were doing it. Like, it's so cheesy. Roboroid turn 3. That is our perfect start. They had to have a perfect start last game. We get to have it now, so let's see. Even though our perfect start probably includes uppies. Oh man, feels bad. Vero shy as fuck when we try it. Yeah, seriously. Well, I guess we may still be cooked here. Unless this mill is the greatest mill ever. Ugh. The heli with our. Is there a chance for Kona to be banned? No. I am of the belief that they should just toss Omniscience out of the format because that card's never going to be doing anything good, so. And there's that fucker. Alright, let's think about this. Highest creature is going to be that Paw Patch. Like, I think we still win here. Okay, we're fine. One-lander, we're back. One-lander on the draw, we're so back, we're so back. One perfect curve, please. Yeah, maybe get rid of this. Little FK Twigs moment? Let me see. Oh, it's gonna be the... Okay. Auras. Taking my boots. Well, it's Auras. I am not really convinced we can raise that, for real. I wonder if it's like the budget Auras as well from my video. Yep, it is. Oh, hell no. Shit's not good. It's not good. That deck is so unbelievably strong. Can't believe the YouTube algorithm robbed it. Okay. Anybody needs 6 forests in their mono green deck? Nah, me neither. Well, I think I take those blocks any day, but I think I'm still just gonna get soloed by this Wonder Weave Aerialist. Especially if they shelter the Ethereal Armor. That's pretty bad too. That's pretty bad as well. What's up, Mandog? How are you? I'm chilling. Who needs to win games when you can have 7 forests? That's right. I need to somehow win. Like now. That should be easy. Eco-friendly. Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's GG's. This is unfortunately going to get just 6 power. Not 9. The cursed 6/7 Llanowar or Sentinel of the Nameless City. Well, alright. Yeah, opponents also flooded, we are flooded, everybody's flooded, nobody wins. But they have a massive, like, chunky flyer and we're mono green, so we're not really stopping it. I feel like this deck would low-key benefit more from having Dragon Snipers in the sideboard than having Railway Brawlers in the sideboard. Or maybe even Dragon Snipers in the main over Hamasimic Might or something like that, you know? I could see that instead. Well, we have to be really aggressive, so I think we gotta keep the Giant Growths and the Limit Breaks. I feel like Innkeeper's Talent maybe is too grindy. I could go for some Scrap Shooters to also, like, block the flyers and stuff. Okay, we're 20 lands. We're 20 lands. Yeah, we did flood out. I fear. We did flood out. Alright. I feel I'll try it, especially against... Well, they should have Seam Rips, but maybe they don't draw them one time. They would never draw that. How could we possibly go from flooding to being screwed, chat? Be real. Okay. Whew. Works out for me, man. Okay. What now? The War 2 guy? No. Normal Spellbook Vendor. Could remove that. Could set up Sentinel. I'll just set up Sentinel here. Not too worried yet about Spellbook Vendor, so let's see. Might feels a bit win more. Might has been like... Might is just there to be really aggressive and take advantage of these, like, combat tricks. What? Which one? The mono white? Oof. Well, it's got First Strike. It's at least good enough still. I just need to stop that because that's clearly becoming their, like, chunkiest creature. Okay, we're in this. Play draw diff though. Now we're gonna be on the draw, so... Shit, let's see. Prayers up, chat. Let's find out. Bless Holy RNG, give us that turn 3 Aeroboroid. And then L will be well. Okay. I'm not sure if it's good enough. How's it going? It's going. You know? It's going. We're, existing. That's fine, okay. At least we didn't have a Llanowar Elves. Could have been a lot worse. Seems like they got a somewhat slower start here, too. Okay. Well. I don't think I played Board Wipes in there. I didn't. Oh, Aven Interrupter. I see. Damn, no tradesies? No tradesies? I'll fight it then. This one was a banger, low-key. It is, it is. Call me maybe, like, you know, LGBT anthem for sure. Chat, we got the win somehow. I think they must have only had one creature. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Llanowar Elves moment. Loves it. Surek on 2 moment. Loves it too. Or like Paw Patch and Frenzied Bailiff. I guess depends on the matchup we're up against. On below Verge. I don't know what it means. But next turn we're also looking at double Bailiff, so that'll be really good, I think. Mardu? Double Verge? Now I really don't know what it means. Mardu control? Mardu Ketra or something, maybe? Yeah. It's definitely giving Castromos with all the exile effects. Interesting. It's giving. Yo, Hollow Knight, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's giving Ketra. Counter here. They gotta pay. Then we should be able to win, because they cannot pay for all the war costs. With our beloved Frenzied Bailiff. Get him, bestie. Okay, easy peasy. Clean game, guys. Clean game. So, Mardu removal tribal? That's what it looks like. Let me get the Snakeskin Veil up in here. Another Surak. Don't need as many combat tricks. Okay. Give it a go. 4 Verges. Yeah. Interesting way to build your deck, for real. Interesting stuff. You've been playing a lot of Vivalist is that recently and it's been fun. I like that. I like that. At least you're trying it without Vivi. Well, 4 mana on here kind of makes me want to keep this. And a couple protection spells could be nice too. More exile effects, I guess. Alright. Everything exiles. That is the moose. Extra moose. And another one, thank you. Currently already have, what, 2 exiled cards? 4 Catras, 30 exile removal. Yeah. Slap some lands into it, you're good to go, man. So many lands fit into this puppy. Exiles the graveyard again, doesn't it? Sure does. What the helly? I kind of want to protect Surak, but also I just want to set him up. Alright, I'll lose 3 life. What the hell do I care? They lose 3 life as well. Stonks. Reality Fulcrum? But not, like, I'm low-key loving what they're doing, though. Hold on, if we add an additional 4 power onto this board, do we win? No. Close, though. Or did we? Fuck, I think we did. I think we would have. Because I forgot about the might already pumping anyways. Okay, well, GG. Lethal missed. Yeah, no, I forgot about the might already pumping. Like, I thought I had 6 power on the board, but I had 8 power on the board. That make the difference. Oh well. My bad. My bad. My bad. For real. Quintorius. I mean, they have a really cool pile, man. Quintorius hitting Seam Rip. Oof. Oh yeah, Avatar has a lot of really fun and creative cards, so gonna be living my my dream here, brewing some cool decks. All right, well, outside of that misplay, still fine, you know. The 19th. It's usually just the Tuesday after early access, right? Maybe Wednesday? I think 18th too. I'm all this. Yeah. Pre-order ends on the 18th. Well, then we got our answer. Me, 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 me. Another VV player. Enjoy having your deck banned, loser. So it's ban VV launched a preview event for Avatar. The preview event's on the 12th, and the VV ban is on the 10th, I believe. The Horsepiss Haiku. We can never forget about the Horsepiss Haiku, like it made history. Yo Bob, thanks for the 4. What was the Horsepiss Haiku again? Need to quote it right now. Heal my soul. Okay, it feels like their draws are shit at least. We celebrate that. We need to make it a command. Yeah, we do. We do. The VV Haiku command. I wonder if... can I find, like, the form, maybe? Soundly pissing on the grave, yeah. I don't know. Be interested in finding it now. Oh my god, I just saw the form for the Eldraine Awards. What a moment, chat. What a moment. There are 107 submitted answers. It's just so crazy. I wonder, can I search on it? Oh, I see it here. Please and lice gather. My horse pisses in silence over Vivi's grave. That was it. That was it. Masterpiece, bro. Unmatched. Fucking masterpiece. Could never beat something like that. You could never beat something like that. That would probably take a little bit of effort to make that happen. I don't know if there's any bots that could do that with like a random command. No, no, it's the VV Haiku that won the competition. It was big. That's like award-winning poetry right there. Award-winning poetry. Okay, I'll get rid of one Surak. Sure, I'll set that little pop at recruit. Yeah, I can make that a command at least. The winning one I can do. I can do that. I'll log in on Streamlabs and get you guys the command at least. You recrafted turn 3 Blood Moon standard for mono red. Loves it. Loves it. Let's see. Commands. Add command, exclamation point, haiku, and we're gonna put it in there. Alright, chat. You got your haiku right here. Block it, Vivi. I didn't. Beautiful. Well, let's see if Vivi solos me here. Please, no, no. That's too cursed, Morgan. That's too cursed. Oh, that's way too cursed. I'm not doing all that. Man. Ida? Yeah, the horse is here. Ida, the Quantum Riddler is here. Quantum Riddler looks a bit like a horse. With a little bit of like Pegasus coated, you know what I mean? Oh. Damn, this just sacrificed profs. Without even getting the trigger off of it first. Okay, you do you. I wish it was an all art, but it's a full art, so I didn't do it. Also don't think there will be many City Pigeon decks out there. And I say that as an enjoyer. Yo, Vivi, you feel the urge to block this Frenzied Bailiff? Do it. Oh shit, what the hell? Oh shit, what the hell? I'm gonna get Flop Mod. Or Torched. Torch would probably be better for me. Nope, it's Flop Mod. That's tough. Ah! Hate it. Hate it. I do. The card's gonna get banned in 5 days. Good vibes. I love that it's like 7 toughness now. Without an Auroroid, I'm not gonna be able to get over it. I could try to go wide, but... Alright, now it's already ramping him up for 5 too. Longest 5 days in MTG ever. I fear it is true. I fear it is true. Alright, well... PV giving them a free Quantum Riddler. Good vibes. Hypothetically speaking, what's the first thing you do if EV doesn't get banned? I'd quit Magic. Straight up. I just quit. No, seriously, like I would straight up just quit Magic, for real. Do something else, find another game to stream, find another game to make content for, like I'd be done. Like if that happens, Wizard of the Coast can quite literally suck my dick and I'm out. Like absolutely not. There's no way. I'm a Hearthstone streamer or some shit. Like, nah. Hearthstone or TFT or something. There's no fucking way in hell. Seriously, I'd be done. Like, I'd be done. There's no way. That card should have been banned 3 months ago. If they somehow bullshit themselves into an excuse why it shouldn't get banned, nah, then I don't belong in this game for real. I don't belong here. If that's Wootsy's ban philosophy, like, I would basically just... My career would be dead already anyways. I may as well move on now. Like, bruh. This is what happens because they decided not to ban... My income and numbers everywhere are halved because Wootsy does not dare to ban Vivi. Like, if they don't ban it now, then what threshold does the card need to reach? They're just comfortable with having their game die out. Like, I have nothing to do there. Even if they ban Prosperous Cauldron. Possibly, yeah, because I think Vivi Prowess would then still be a deck. Like, don't forget, VV Prowess existed before VV Cauldron, and that VV Prowess deck never played profs, it just relied on VV as a prowess piece. And it was equally as obnoxious. So yeah, probably. Back to Gwent. Nah, Gwent is dead too. Oh, I love The Witcher. It's one of my favorite games ever. So yeah, I've played The Witcher like 2 or 3 times or something. All the uppies. Now I'm so serious because in my mind there's no way Wizards cannot ban VV. Like there's no way. Like they have to ban VV. They can't get away with not doing it. They for real can't get away. They can't get away with it for real. Yeah, I've enjoyed TFT in the past. I've enjoyed like Hearthstone in the past. I just move on to something like that. Pokemon Pocket. I don't know. Okay. Nah, it's harsh, but there ain't no way. Like, there is just no way, simply. You see a problem, you fix it, yeah. I high-key need the article to say that a situation like this will never repeat itself again, too. That's kind of what I need as well. I think what they've done to Standard in these, like, 2 months of not banning the most problematic deck in the format is just disgusting. Like, I would say the situation was infinitely worse than Oko, Nexus, Corey, any of that have been. Any of it. Like, this situation is unlike anything I've ever seen, right? A lot of the times we were in situations where a card was problematic from our perspective, and WotC waited because they didn't have the numbers. That is not the case right now. That is not the case right now. WotC had the numbers. They knew VV was problematic. They knew it was ruining everything, and they still decided not to do it. For what? Like, so that so that like 5 VV players on this planet could still play their RCQ in peace. Like, that's who we're waiting on for 2 months? Hell no. That's completely different than them like scoping out and seeing like, hey, should this card really be banned? No, they knew the card should be banned, and they still waited 2 months. That's different. That's the difference, and that's why this situation is more fucked than anything we've ever seen. Anyway. Start my rant again, but... yeah, like, they were like, oh, we need to save our RCQs. Meanwhile, nobody's going. We need to save our regional championships and the people that prepared for it. Meanwhile, nobody's playing them. Like, who are you doing this for? I for real don't get it. Nah, no more rent. Like, everything I'm saying now, I said in the rent video too. No, it's nothing new here, but it's just beyond fucked up. It really is. Alright, let's get this uppies to 8 power. Die, VV. Nah, I've jokingly said that before. Like, somebody on the Wizards BNR has worked on Riftbound, and it's like... and it's in our best interest to ruin Standard. Like, somebody on, like, the board... okay, we got Diamond here. That's nice, at least. Somebody on the board is just, like, has stocks into, like, Riot or some shit. I don't know. Really got to be thinking about such conspiracy theories to make sense of the situation, because what the hell...